Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Fight Night here at the beautiful Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas.
Hello and welcome to InThisCornerTV.com. I'm Smitty. Las Vegas has long been the fight capital of the world. The marriage between the sweet science and Las Vegas has been a long time affair. Boxing is as synonymous with Las Vegas as Elvis, the Rat Pack, poker, and a showgirl. It's been that way for over 50 years, and it hasn't changed. This is still Fight Town. So it should come as no surprise that here in 2011, boxing has made its way to the newest and hippest thing going on the Las Vegas Strip, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. This luxury resort casino features nearly 3,000 rooms, 100,000 square feet of casino, a sports book, 13 restaurants, shopping facilities, a spa, a salon, 3 pools, 5 bars, and a nightclub. And now they have plunged their way into the world of professional pugilism, hosting ESPN Friday Night Fight cards in consecutive months. We sat down with the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas CEO John Unwin, who says the Cosmo plans to make hosting boxing a splash on the Las Vegas Strip. John, welcome to In This Corner.
Hey, Smitty, thanks.
I understand you got a Miami suit that you didn't bring out. You're going to put that on a little bit later on, right?
Well, I got to put it on right before fight time. It wrinkles. It's linen. It's I got to put it on right before we start.
You've been in this business for 30 years now. Tell us how you got in it.
Well, I was, everybody in my family's in science and education, so I thought maybe I should be a teacher. And I figured out at some point along the way that wasn't really the right thing for me to do. So I went to work at a hotel in Seattle, Washington called the Olympic Hotel. It's a famous old hotel, pushing lettuce from the storeroom, from the loading dock up to the storeroom. And figured out, while I was going to figure out what I wanted to do, and I figured out pretty quick that this is what I want to do. I love this business. It's all about hospitality and entertainment, so very social, and I like talking to people.
This would have to be in your business, too, the highest echelon of it, being the CEO of a major resort, casino, hotel on the Las Vegas Strip.
Well, I've been practicing for this opportunity my entire life. So I've had an opportunity to work for some great brands, and this is really the pinnacle of my career, I like to say so far. But, this is a major resort right at the 50-yard line of the Strip, and it's a huge business. Great entertainment, great product, great people. So it's an opportunity of a lifetime, and I treat it that way.
There was a book by, I think it's Tim Dahlberg, called Fight Town, and it's all about boxing in Las Vegas. And I know you're a fight fan, and what are your first memories of boxing here in Las Vegas?
Well, I didn't see a live fight in Las Vegas until 2004, I think. But watching fights on TV, Las Vegas and boxing go together hand in hand. There's such a great history here, and particularly people have really fond memories of outdoor boxing in Las Vegas, and so our opportunity to bring that back in a kind of a more modern and relevant way, to me, is really cool. Boxing is the sweet science. There's something about an evening of boxing in Las Vegas that makes you want to put your Miami suit on, or that makes you want to get dressed up
sexy.
A little bit. It's sexy. It's a sexy event, and we've just added a bit of a twist to it, but it's something that really, the link between boxing in Las Vegas and outdoor boxing in Las Vegas is really strong.
What is the goal here? It's obviously for the locals, but it's obviously with ESPN great exposure for the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas.
It's great exposure. One of the things that's kind of neat about these fights is if you live in the area, when we have a major fight in Las Vegas and you want to get a good seat, it's a couple $1,000s. Not that I'm opposed to being able to charge a couple $1,000s, but if you live in the neighborhood, you could come here, you could get a general admission ticket for $50, you could get a ringside ticket for $150, you could get a VIP ticket that's lounge seating, open bar, for $250. So we get a lot of people that live in the area and people that live in Los Angeles. We also get a lot of, after the first fight, particularly people saw how it was a little bit different. We get a lot of customers travel in for this fight. And casino customers for the Cosmopolitan, they enjoy boxing. And, you know, you could sit in a cabana and watch the fight.
Yeah, it's a little different. Tell us a little bit about the, and the folks can see it and hear it with the wind. Tell us about the ambiance here. It's a little different than sitting, at, I won't mention any other hotels, but just sitting in a seat at another casino watching a fight.
Yeah, well, you can see right behind us the ring, obviously. It's in an amphitheater setting. It's set up actually right on top of the swimming pool that sits about 100 feet above the Las Vegas Strip. So when you're here, you can look down and see up and down the Strip, see people walking on the Strip, and then it's set in an amphitheater type setup. So you have ringside seats, then you have a VIP section that's at ring level where you're sitting on a couch and watching the fight, and then we have cabanas, so you can have your own cabana, your own service there, some food, and then you also get a seat right at the edge of the balcony, basically where we're sitting here.
There's not a bad seat. You're almost on top of the fighters, which is really cool for the fans.
It's really cool. It's a really different look.
So it sounds like you're trying to blend some of the past with the sex appeal and making a night out at the fights and also dealing with the generation of today.
Yeah, I think I think you're right on. It's a mashup, which is kind of how we do entertainment at the Cosmopolitan. We try to take things that really people have a real fond memory of in their thoughts about Las Vegas, a place that they hold romantically. So it could be the lounge entertainment that used to be in Las Vegas. We've brought back lounge entertainment, up and coming modern indie bands. It's part of our indie spirit. And so the same thing with boxing. It's a bit of it's a fight. It's a bit of a smoker. It's a bit of a evening out. There's people here in their swimsuits. There's people here in their shorts. There's people here that are dressed up. And so it's the beginning, particularly tonight. 5 to 7 is the main events, and then we'll have some events after that. But you got the whole night in front of you. You can go have dinner. You can go to the club. Or you can stay out here and watch boxing all night. What
are your future plans and goals for the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas and boxing?
Well, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas has been received very well. We're busy. We've had some great press, some great media. Our locals are supporting us because it's something new and different. And this is the second in our series of fight nights at the Cosmopolitan. I expect that we will very soon announce our next couple of fights. So we intend to keep boxing going as a regular series in Las Vegas at the Cosmopolitan. This fight has exceeded my expectations in terms of our level of success and demand. We had a really good quality level of customers coming to the fight. So I anticipate a long relationship. I mean, that's really what we want, and I think that's what ESPN wants, and that's what our other partners, our promoters want.
With our television show In This Corner and within thiscornertv.com, we have a very diverse and wide audience all over the country and all over the world. So tell them why they should come to, not only for a fight, but why they should come to the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, John.
Well,
other than hanging out with you and I.
I appreciate the opportunity to tell you that. I think that the signature elements are our pools. We have 3 different pool experiences. The Boulevard pool here, the day club pool adjacent to the Marquee nightclub, and then the bamboo pool, which is a little bit more sedate, but beautiful, beautiful pool. We are the first casino resort to embrace the Strip in many, many years. So we are right on the Strip. You walk right off the Strip into the casino. While we have the program of a lot of other big resorts here, the number of rooms, 15 restaurants, big casino, 50,000 square foot spa, it's all done on 8.5 acres. And 8.5 acres compares to 150 acres or 100 acres or 80 acres. So it gives you a much more intimate feeling and kind of boutique in spirit. Our restaurants are all new to Las Vegas. We have a restaurant neighborhood, and it's a really buzzy place. It's a lot of fun. And people come here to hang out and have a good time.
Well, John, I want to thank you for joining us, and best of luck, and we'll keep everybody updated with what's going on at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. Let's go enjoy the fights.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's go have some fun.